Hi, my name is Charlotte, and today I will be talking about the nature versus nurture debate. Education is a human-driven industry. It is filled with students who bring individual strengths and skills to their learning experiences, and educators who uniquely hold their own beliefs and personal pedagogies on how best to educate their students. This has always been of interest to me because it leads to such variation and complexities in classrooms across the globe. No two classrooms in any school are the same. Personal philosophy and the philosophies of those in history all influence the standard and conditions of education and what we value and see as important while educating. A topic of interest to me is the debate between nurture and nature. How much of a child's development is influenced by the environment and how much is predetermined by genetics. My view is that there is an equal contribution and influence of both into the development and educational success of a child. I will discuss two leading theorists in education and their argument in response to this debate and to what extent each side determines the outcomes for children. Because education is an intentional activity, there is a lot of purposeful behaviour that occurs on behalf of the educator. The planning and implementation of education isn't random. It is purposeful and forward-thinking and is predominantly human-driven. This means that teachers, along with their physical ability to teach, bring their own beliefs to their practice. Often, these beliefs are developed through the theories of others, and many of these philosophies are centered around this nurture versus nature debate. For the purpose of this argument, nature refers to the pre-existing genetic makeup of a child and is influenced by genetic inheritance and other biological factors. Nurture assumes that human behavioral traits develop almost exclusively from environmental influences. These two conflicting approaches to human development have been at the core of ideological dispute over research agendas throughout history, and many theorists have responded to both sides of the argument. I will introduce and explore the theories of two significant philosophers in education in order to deliver a clearer picture on the principles of each side of this argument. Lev Vygotsky has always been an educational theorist that I have been interested in. His theories around how best to support children in collaborative communities has and continues to influence my teaching philosophy. His research is dominated by the influence of external environments that surround a child relative to the nurture side of this debate. Vygotsky was based at Moscow University in the late 1800s. He developed the notion of the zone of proximal development. He identified that play of young children as their leading activity led to growth in terms of emotional, physical, and cognitive development.